This grant included getting to work with 5 nursing homes per year, and they committed to implementing at least 3 culture change practices. In most every case, they ended up implementing more, which is common. They also committed to monthly education and monthly coaching calls. And you will see in this home's case, all they did in 1 year, and then come to find out they kept going. We now turn to the great state of Wyoming. We zoom into the town of Afton, and we get to hear the culture change story of Star Valley Care Center.
Hi everybody, welcome to Star Valley Care Center. I'm Tori Probst. I'm the administrator here at our home. I'm here at our home at Star Valley Care Center, helping people thrive in the twilight of their lives and live meaningful, purposeful days is our passion. We are committed to creating a fulfilling future for the people we serve by welcoming them into our family and ensuring they maintain the highest quality of life possible. One way to accomplish this, we have found here at Star Valley, is through culture change. Culture change is an initiative and a conscious effort to shift our work to supporting person-centered care and to change our physical environment to be less institutional and more like home. After all, Star Valley Care Center is our residents' homes, and we want it to feel that way. Culture change is the move from institutional-like settings with constant call lights going off and very strict set meal times to transitioning to person-centered preferences. We want each resident to live their lives as they would at home, with us assisting with their guidance, and we really take that to heart. And culture change has helped us do that. So here is our culture change story. Thanks for listening.
I want to tap into a few things that Tori just said. Notice how she referred to giving a fulfilling future. That is profound. In our culture change movement, we've learned from psychologists something called future self. And so you and I have a future self. You know what you're going to do later today, tomorrow, on the weekend, later this month. You know when celebrations are coming up, vacations. And sadly, when older people move into a typical institution, a nursing home, they no longer have a future self. One example that kind of depicts it might be that if people who live in the nursing home that you are familiar with, the only calendar that they have is the activity calendar, that's not a future self, really. That's not their calendar. I recommend that we help people have their own calendar, for one thing. There's so many beautiful calendars. It'll add to the room and add to the person's ability to see what day it is, and perhaps then take it the next step and help people to put things on their calendar. So another way to help people have a fulfilling future is to give back planning. And that is one thing this team did. It's a practice in our movement that we don't do all the planning. I was an activity director. I got paid to plan. And the one thing I would do differently is not plan. It sounds funny, but what I recommend is on every month's calendar to offer, if it's April, planning May, and actually planning June. You need time. Take your time, include people. We can bring what June is known for, what the special days are, but we give back the planning of their future. And way to go, Tori. What a beautiful way to say it. A fulfilling future. Something else Tori said that's so beautifully said is helping people reach their highest quality of life possible. Did you know quality of life is in the federal regulations for nursing homes? I'd like to show you here. We're going to zoom in on tag 675, quality of life. And notice here it also says that it's a fundamental principle of all care and services. That's actually new language since 2016. I'm grateful for it. However, I kind of wonder if there's a reason that typically life in a nursing home in general is not known for its quality of life. And here's my wonder, and anyone listening, maybe you could do something about it. You know, if you think of the activities regs, they go to the activity director, which is also required. Nursing regs go to the nursing team, director of nursing, which is required, etc. But we don't have a quality of life coordinator. So I want to just throw that out there. Could that be part of the problem? What if your team went after quality of life more intentionally, maybe with a coordinator, maybe. I don't mean to institutionalize it, but maybe it would make a difference, or a quality of life team, a quality of life coordination. And I betcha if we turned our attention to that and worked on being even more compliant with that regulation, it might bring about highest quality of life possible. And you'll see in this story that because they did commit to implementing culture change practices, quality of life definitely becomes the highest level possible. This is so good. She says, with us assisting with their guidance. Do you see how profound that is? Wow, we should be on the sidelines, right? They are what Dr. Bill Thomas of the Eden Alternative and Greenhouse Project calls the stars. They are the stars. The elders, the people who live there, should be the stars of the show. And certainly at Star Valley. Tori also just said that the way we accomplish this is through culture change. Yes, however, here's something funny. She didn't even say this, but we thought she said the way we accomplish this is to culture change. Ha! And I really haven't heard people use it as a verb very much. And so we had fun with this. What if we turned it into a verb? To change, to culture change means to make the form, the nature, the content, the future course, etc. of something different from what it is or from what it would be if left alone, to change our opinion and to change the course of history, to transform. All of that is a good description of changing institutional culture. So let's all move into not only the noun, but also the verb, to culture change. And here comes the rest of the Star Valley story.
Well, in April of 2021, right in the middle of COVID, we began our culture change journey here at Star Valley Care Center. Previously, our team members had attended a seminar with Carmen, and they came back so excited about bringing real life into the lives of our residents and had so many amazing ideas. And it was shortly after that that we heard that there was a grant that was being provided by the state of Wyoming to be able to spend a year with Carmen and learn all about culture change. And we were so excited about it that we went ahead and we got all our paperwork together as quick as we could, and we were actually the first nursing home to be accepted into that grant, and actually one of the three that were that went through that year-long journey. And it's been really amazing, all of the things that we've learned during that time.